spotlight of truth is now on the Palin family. Who these people really are. You have the reality TV version of who this family was, right? Which isn't really reality. It's all scripted, all edited, all manicured up. But here is real life. They went to a birthday party near Wasilla, and it seems like they party crashed. That they weren't even invited. And they show up in a limo. Well, we're millionaires, you know.
It was a stretch SUV.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Come on, this is Wasilla, so they got to do everything. It's like fancy redneck.
Not all the streets are paved up here.
Sometimes we don't even have signs on the
Yeah,
on the
when I
street.
was mayor, I said we don't need paved roads. What do we need that for?
Well, you heard about the road to nowhere.
Just gotta need go to
I built
4x4. Just need a good 4x4. So the police officers show up, and they notice that one of the males was not wearing a shirt, and he was bloody. Blood on the shirt, blood all over it, heavily intoxicated, belligerent at first. And it was, yes, one of the Palins, the Palin's son. Bristol told the officers that the family had attended a birthday party at the home of Corey Klingenmeyer, the famous Wasilla Klingenmeyers.
Oh,
Yeah.
famous. Yeah, even I've heard of those. Sorry, I'm rolling my eyes.
At the party, Bristol says she confronted a woman whom the younger sister, Willow Palin, said had pushed her. According to Bristol, the party host, Corey, pushed Bristol down to the ground and called her a slut over and over. And Bristol said somebody stole her shoes and sunglasses. Why somebody wants her shoes and sunglasses, I don't know. Corey told me...
I want to look white trash, too.
Corey told me that he'd been hanging out in the backyard with apparently 20 guests when Bristol Palin had approached the group saying she was going to knock out that bitch. Talking about, I guess, the woman who supposedly pushed the younger sister. Now, Bristol told the cops that she didn't know Corey, and then said Corey had drug her across the lawn by her legs and was calling her the C word and a slut. So we got two different versions going on here, you know.
Uh-huh.
And the cops had to try to figure out what was going on. Corey said he was angry that the Palins showed up at his birthday party. See, this gives us an idea that they just crashed the party.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big to-do going on there at the Klingenmeyers. Let's go. And they caused problems. Bristol and her sister came into the house through the backyard. Corey was unannounced, and asking her to do. And Corey said asking her not to do anything because it was a birthday party. Like, don't start.
Don't make a scene.
Yes.
Don't do anything wrong.
And she punched Corey in the face 6 times before a bunch of wives tackled her. Now, that was the first report, right?
Mm-hmm.
That she punched this guy over and over, the birthday boy, 6 times. Well, the women are tough there in Alaska, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hauled off and punched him 6 times in the face, and then a bunch of tackled her. Bristol and her sister. Well, then they were asked to leave. We know that. They said, the Palin family, get out of here, leave.
Yeah,
you're
take
not
off,
welcome. And that's when Dippy.
Don't wreck our party, you hosers.
That's when Dippy got involved, and we didn't hear that Sarah Palin herself got involved in the melee, though it sounds like everybody else did in her family. But that's when they were evicted from the party by the host. That's when she stood up and said, "Don't you know who we are? We're the Palins. You can't throw
I
us."
would have looked at him and said, "I don't give a rat's ass if you were the Reagans. Get out. You crashing my party, you rude, obnoxious bitch. Go away."
Well, there she goes again.
Yeah.
Outside the party, witnesses. Okay, now we got two sides of the story. Witnesses, though, saw four unknown guys jump Todd Palin, then Track. That's a person, folks. They named the Palins named their son Track. Jumped in and was fighting the people that had jumped his dad, but Track says he didn't know any of the guys. Just said he could only describe them as skinny white males.
What are you, one of the brothers from the hood?
It was just a down and dirty drunken brawl up there, and they were involved. A lot of swearing, a lot of fighting, a lot of blood. And this was the lady, the family of the lady, who could have been the vice president of the United States.
Yeah,
good
talk
pick,
about
Johnny.
them good old-fashioned family values, huh?
There you go.
The Palins.
Yeah.
They make the Bundys look Amish.
Now, will the Tea Party, and I mean, she's their crowned queen, will they step back and see the forest from the trees and say, hey, we had our eyes blinded to who these people were,
No,
but now we can
no.
see clearly.
Because if it isn't on network television, Jeff, they can talk about it, but Palin will sit there and emphatically deny and lie and do everything she can.
We got the
She'll
police
talk to
report
her
now.
handlers.
We got the
Doesn't
police
matter.
report.
She will talk to her handlers, and they'll do everything they can to cover it up.
Fox News isn't going to give this much coverage.
No. In fact, when we first brought it up, what was it, last week or
A
a
couple
few weeks ago?
yeah.
A couple weeks ago? Believe me, Fox News wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole.
No. Like it never happened.
Yeah. Oh, it's all alleged. Oh, these people, they just want to cause the Palins problems. They'll
This is
spin
the
it.
kind of stuff you go to jail for, assault and battery, right?
Exactly.